Hi, everybody. My name is Emily Price, and I am coming to you live from the Price Group at Keller Williams. We are a company that specializes in residential real estate, and we help people buy, sell, invest, and build. And we also help people develop careers in real estate as well. So tonight, the webinar that we are bringing your way is one that discusses the opportunity of having a career in real estate. So what we're going to chat about tonight, and for those of you that are logging on to join us live, welcome. Tonight, we're going to talk about what a career in real estate looks like, and specifically what a career opportunity looks like in terms of doing business with the Price Group. The Price Group, we are a real estate company that serves clients in the greater Louisville area, the Orlando, Florida area, Bowling Green, Kentucky, Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and Southern Indiana. And for 2022, we are also growing into additional markets across the U.S. as well. With that being said, we're always on the hunt for very talented people to be in business with. And the opportunity that we have created for people who are interested in a career in real estate is one that is probably worth checking out. So let's dive in and let me see if I can answer some of the questions that you probably have in your head tonight. So as we go through our discussion here, I have spent many years talking and meeting with people who sometimes our first conversation is simply around, Emily, I've kind of been thinking about maybe making a career change or getting into the real estate industry. And so a lot of times, some of the very best conversations start with just kind of a thought, when you just kind of get that inkling in your brain, like, I'd be curious, gosh, I'm looking for a change. I think I want to try something new. What's next for me in my professional world? So tonight we're going to touch on, if that's kind of where you are, we're going to touch on some of those preliminary things that you're going to want to think about. And then also moving through our conversation tonight, we're going to also talk about what about those of us who are already in the real estate industry, but we're ready to take our career to the next level. And so, when you're already in the business and you're thinking, okay, so what's next? Or I feel a little stuck. Or I just, I feel like my growth is has kind of stalled out, right? So where do I go from here? And maybe sometimes when you're ready to go to the next level with your business in real estate, it's not so much that you're looking to potentially do more or grow a bigger business. For some of us, that's what we're thinking. And for others of us, it's more of like, okay, what do I do next in terms of getting, just making this simpler, making this easier, getting more leverage, getting more time back into my personal life. Where do I go from here? So we're gonna chat about that as well. So as I mentioned, let's kind of quickly start with when people are in a place of just thinking, I've always thought real estate was rather interesting. Something about it has just piqued my interest. So where do I even start? So in tonight's conversation, we're going to cover a lot of ground. And at the same time, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we kind of hit on quickly. So if you're tuning in with us live tonight, again, my name is Emily Price with the Price Group at Keller Williams, and we're talking about what a career in real estate could look like for you. If you are wanting to dive further into the details of anything that we're hitting on tonight, you'll see here in a little bit, I'll connect you with an online link where you can reach out to us and we can go deeper into any conversation that has sparked your curiosity. So if you're sitting at home right now thinking, gosh, I am really looking for something new. I'm looking for a different career. I'm just curious about real estate. Here's where I recommend that you start, and kind of here's how the process looks from the ground up. The first thing, and these kind of general guide points are typically tend to be the path no matter what state that you are exploring getting your real estate license within. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to attend what we call real estate school. For most states, it does not matter what school you attend in regards to what brokerage or what real estate company you want to join or affiliate with. So you don't really have to stress or worry about, am I picking the right school? Because it doesn't limit you in any way. Most real estate schools offer options that are online or in person, and you can learn a lot about real estate schools in your area just simply doing a Google search. And I'd be happy to point you in a specific direction as well if you'd like to reach out to me individually. So you're going to go to your real estate school. You might take it online. You might take it in person. You're going to graduate the course. And then after you graduate that school course, and that can happen sometimes as quickly as 2 weeks, and then other people will stretch it out as quick, as long as 6 months. There tends to be lots of different options, and you can make it work for you. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the test at the state level. Real estate is an industry that's licensed on the state level. So a Kentucky license is different from a Florida license, for example. So you're going to have to pass your state exam. After you pass your state exam, then the lingo in our industry is that you're going to hang your license. So you're going to hang your license with a broker of your choice. So this is often where people, this is a broker or a market center or an office. Those are kind of synonymous terms that refer to you kind of like your overall real estate company. Keller Williams, Remax, Coldwell Banker. That's what we're referencing when we speak to broker. Now, what I think is really smart to do, especially if you're excited to launch your career as swiftly as possible, go ahead and explore your different broker, office, or market center options in your geographical area while you're in the school, so that way, by the time you pass your license, you're ready to just rock and roll. You already know what office you're going to affiliate with, and you just kind of connect the dots that much more swiftly. After you hang your license with a broker of your choice, then you're going to likely join your local board of realtors. And then from there, you're going to be ready to launch your career. Now, from a 40,000 foot perspective, there are 2 ways that most people launch a career when we're talking. And let me preface that the conversation tonight is strictly around the career of an agent, of a realtor in the real estate industry. So what you would traditionally think of as a real estate sales agent who's working with buyers and sellers. There are lots of additional careers within this growing, vibrant industry on the administrative side, the marketing side, the human resources side. But for tonight's conversation, we're focusing on the sales side, or what in our industry we might refer to as production. So when you're going to get into that part of the business, there's typically 2 ways to launch your career. One is beginning as a solo agent, which is where you're going to build and invest in a new startup business from the ground up. So not only are you going to be learning the business, you are going to be creating your own logo, building your own products, beginning something from the ground up. That's one way to launch your real estate career. The other way that you can do it is you can onboard with an established real estate organization. Now, here in the Price Group world, we are very business minded. So we reference our company, the Price Group, as an organization, whereas you might, that word is synonymous with what you might hear more often in the real estate community, which is the word team. So organization, team, kind of synonymous for this meaning, and you'll hear me using the word organization. So that is what I'm inferring if you want to kind of compare this conversation apples to apples to perhaps other conversations that you've had. So you can onboard with an established real estate organization that has a track record of proven results. It should be an existing organization, should be a platform that's already created, highly developed. And the best analogy I have is it's like you're looking for the perfect race car that is built, and you are going to be the driver, right? So that's what we've done here at Price Group. We've built an amazing, super fast, winning, cross that finish line first race car. And we are looking for talented drivers to be in business with. So that's kind of an overview of where you would start if you're not even in the industry at this point. So the next thing to kind of talk about is that, okay, you're like, that all sounds good, but I'm still curious about the industry. I'm still not sure if this is something that I want to invest my time and my money in terms of, applying for a real estate school and things like that, or registering for a real estate school. So some other things that you can do is I would be happy to connect with you one-on-one via a phone call or a meeting or a Zoom. I help consult with a lot of people in all different geographical markets when they're thinking about a career in real estate. So I'd be happy to chat with you if that would be of interest to you. We also have a great tool here at the Price Group at Keller Williams called the KPA, which is an online assessment that we here at the Price Group can connect you with. And it's a great tool if you're kind of like, but would this really be a match for me? How could I get some insight to that even before I commit to getting going, right? Well, the KPA is an online assessment that examines your natural personality traits and thinking patterns. So kind of like the person you already are naturally wired to be. And it provides insight as to where your natural wins and then your future, spaces where you would have opportunities for growth would be within the real estate industry. So it's fantastic insight, and I'd be happy to connect you with that tool as well. And then I always recommend 2 books. They're books to read when you're thinking about this career, and they're books to keep reading over and over again when you're in the industry. And those are The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, which is a book that speaks to, it's a business book. It speaks to the business model of real estate. And then also The One Thing, which is a book that doesn't talk quite so much about real estate in the business sense, yet it speaks more to mindset, positive mindset, being goal-oriented, goal setting, goal achievement, which is crucial to having a thriving real estate career. Okay, so what about, let's think about great questions to ask. All right. So if you're in a position where you are either getting into real estate from the very beginning, from the ground up, or you're already in real estate, but you're like, gosh, I just feel like I need to make a move, feel like I need to do something different. I need more opportunity. I need more access to coaching, mentorship, learning. You're going to want to think about great questions to ask so that you can get equipped with the best answers so that you have access to the best opportunities for yourself and what you're looking for. So what we're going to do as we continue this conversation here together tonight, and again, if you're just tuning in with us, hello, my name is Emily Price. I'm a part of the Price Group at Keller Williams, and we tonight are discussing what it looks like to either start a new career in real estate or grow a career you already have with the Price Group at Keller Williams. So it's really important to kind of understand the set of questions to ask. And this becomes relevant for you no matter if you're having one conversation with one organization, just kind of thinking about, well, what does real estate look like for me in this space? And there are especially fantastic questions to ask if you are conversating with multiple different real estate organizations so that you can adequately compare apples to apples, so that you have the very best information in order to make, again, the best decision for yourself. Because where you invest yourself with your career is obviously something that you're not going to want to take lightly. So one of the questions that I suggest that you start with is the culture a place where I would thrive? Okay. So the culture of an organization, it is, it's like the heart of the organization. What the culture is the people that make it up. It's the attitude, it's the mindset, for me, it's how you feel on Monday mornings when you're kicking off your work week, right? And so, for most everyone, it is highly crucial to make sure that they are in business within a culture that is supportive and that feels good and that creates an environment that is productive and thriving for them, for the person that they are. So if somebody were to ask me that question in regards to Price Group, I could talk about culture. We could spend this whole conversation tonight talking about culture, but I'll try to keep it succinct and bullet point. Culture is very important to us. It begins and ends with culture. That is what that is the connection, the connectivity. Again, that's the heart of our organization. And I would say that one of the two most important special factors about our culture here at the Price Group is, first and foremost, we believe and champion the concept of life by design. And life by design within real estate, the way that we think about that is we believe that everybody in our organization has the potential and the ability to build whatever life they envision for themselves and their family. And their career, so in this situation, real estate is kind of it's as if it's the funding vehicle that moves you through and towards the life that you're wanting to build for yourself. And the beautiful thing about that concept is that everybody's life by design looks different. There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong vision to that. It's yours. It's what's important to you and your family. So here at the Price Group, what we do is we help each individual arrive at their personal Thrive number. So when we get into business together, one of the very first things we help everybody with is to work through the process of kind of, imagining, envisioning, identifying, getting clarity on what it is that you're wanting to make happen for yourself in the year ahead. And also we look 5 years out. And when you start really getting clarity on that, you can put numbers to that to understand what your Thrive number is. What number of income would you have to earn to fund the life that you're designing for yourself? Because you're worthy of it and you deserve it. So why not build a plan that helps you get there, right? And in real estate, you can do just that. So basically, what does it look like to fund your life by design? And then from there, here at the Price Group, we work with you one-on-one to develop a business plan that serves you, that is designed to specifically meet your profit goals. We do not work from sales quotas, from just generic standards across the board in terms of production. Our vision, our intent with the platform here at Price Group is for Price Group to support everybody in the business activities they need to do and the production goals they need to hit, so that each person individually arrives at their Thrive number so that they can fund that life by design that they desire. The other very important thing about our culture is that we take great pride and respect the idea all together, all of us who are in business together at the Price Group, that together we make up a true Price Group family. And so here's what we are not. A lot of real estate teams or organizations out there are simply a group of licensed individuals who happen to share the same logo for branding. There's really no connectivity. You often feel kind of stuck in a silo, all of that. That is not what we are. What we are here at the Price Group is we're a true team. We're a professional family who supports and champions one another. And our organization is developed from proven systems and models, meaning we know what works. And that's how we run our business together, so that we keep getting the results that our clients need to get and that our business partners need to get for themselves out of their career. We're a well-oiled machine, a highly functioning business where every teammate understands their commitment to one another and ultimately to the client, who is at the heart of everything that we do, so that together we deliver 5-star service every client, every time. And that is really the summary of our culture. I do like to touch on, we here at the Price Group, we have what we call our big why. So, why are we even doing this? Why are we in business together? What is kind of our overall vision of what we've created yesterday, what we're creating today, and how do we make our decisions about what we're building and creating tomorrow? And our big why is basically it is the partnership between creating an environment where we have positive mindset and limitless opportunity, because we believe that if we create an environment that marries those two things, then everyone that we're in business with is able to empower themselves and their family through achieving their life by design. And then in turn, we believe in the power of positive legacy, that we can go out and do good for our clients, for our communities that we serve, and for those around us. So that's kind of what we are all about. As we've kind of already touched on, our overall mission at the Price Group, which it is important when you're thinking about getting into business with an existing organization, you want to understand what they're all about and make sure that their vision and their mission aligns with something that you also feel passionate about. So at the core of everything that we do at the Price Group, it's all about our clients. We have an amazing client family that we're so grateful for. And what we promise every single client, every single buyer, every single seller, every single investor from our very first conversation with them is we make a promise from minute one. And our promise is, at the Price Group, we pledge to deliver 5-star service, a 5-star experience to every client, every time. We are wildly committed to that. And the reason that we're committed to that is because ultimately we intend to continue with delivering consistently the very best real estate experience in every market that we're in. So in further just touching on our vision before we go on, because again, when you're thinking about getting into business with an organization, you want to really understand what they're really all about. It's much more than just in a real estate world. It's much more than how many houses have you sold and all of that. It's really about what drives the passion of the organization, because that is also going to resonate with how clients and business is attracted to you when you're in the organization. And it's going to turn around to influence how the business treats and serves the client, which again is at the heart and core of the whole business structure. So together we are proud of our company as we provide consistent development opportunities from training to mastery for the people we're in business with, from fundamentals to creativity, and from entrepreneurial to purposeful. Each of us from anywhere in any phase of life is empowered through the Price Group to advance to our next level of growth and make today's wealth building goals a reality. So that is our vision of the business opportunity that we create for each other all together. We could talk more about culture. There is so much to be said about about the high standards that we here at the Price Group hold ourselves to. So if you are a person that is also a champion of high personal and professional standards, our culture would likely be very aligned with you. And I'd love to talk with you more in depth about what that looks like, especially if you're in a culture right now that you feel is not really a great fit and you're looking for an environment that better supports you in the culture that you're looking for. Connect with me and we can talk more and explore more to see if we are aligned in that way. So, you might be thinking, well, how do I learn this business? How do I even learn it so that I can actually have a profitable career? Like, okay, so the people seem great. The company seems great. The culture sounds nice. But at the end of the day, if I am investing my career in real estate, I'm doing it hopefully to serve your clients. That's what we do here at the Price Group, but ultimately doing it to earn a living to support yourself and your family. So you're not looking to do it as a hobby. So a question I get a lot is, okay, this sounds great, but how am I going to actually learn the business? Or if I'm currently in business with others, when you feel like you have a gap in not being connected to information or learning or best practices, how do I actually get connected to that? I don't want to just, be blindfolded and swing at a piñata and hope I get lucky. Well, here at the Price Group, we take training very, very seriously. And so, the initial part of our training when we get into business with each other is that the first thing every agent gets to experience is our 30, 60, 90 onboard training program. It is a 13-week training program that the Price Group has designed, customed just for our business partners. And it's designed to get you as an agent into production, meaning working with clients as fast as possible, or if you're already in the industry as an agent and you need more business, our 30, 60, 90 is designed to get you that uptick of business that you're needing as swiftly as possible. Some organizations require a prolonged training period up front before you can connect with clients. We don't do that here at the Price Group. We want to champion you to earn the right, earn the privilege of being able to help a client as quickly as possible. Through our 30, 60, 90 program, you're going to learn all of the Price Group lead levers. Lead levers are the methods and the strategies and the tools and the systems that we use to generate business from a variety of sources. Real estate, if you don't have 40 million best friends or family members that live in your local market, that's okay. We here at the Price Group will help you learn how you can build business by working with people who might be a stranger to you this morning and a client to you tonight. Our 30, 60, 90 training program is also going to give you access to leads that are generated by the organization. So we have leads ready for you, and then we're going to teach you how you can convert them and earn the opportunity to serve them as your client for your personal business. And then also in our 30, 60, 90 onboard program, you are going to be able to learn the Price Group systems. And our systems are so important because by learning the systems, that's how you get to benefit from efficiency and leverage. And the more efficiency and leverage you have in your world, the more you as an individual are able to narrow your focus. And when you narrow your focus, instead of having to concentrate on 400 things at one time, you can concentrate on 5 things at one time. So you build your mastery and your expertise that much quicker. And when you build your mastery and your expertise, you increase your profitability per hour so that the time you're investing in your professional space, you get a greater return on faster. After you graduate our 30, 60, 90 training program, we don't just leave you hanging out to dry and wish you good luck. No, from there, we keep nurturing you into a full launch of a big career for yourself with our year 1 continued training program. So after you graduate 30, 60, 90, your access to learning and career development doesn't stop. We at the Price Group, we offer through our year 1 program where it's designed to help you continue to build the good habits, the consistency, and the mastery of skills that you're going to need to have success to make this career a long-term marathon and not a short-term sprint. So if you're looking to learn more about our training, gosh, that 30, 60, 90 sounds really interesting. What really does that look like? Could I get some more details? I want you to hop over to pricegroupcareers.com. And from there, you'll be able to connect with us so we can get you more information about our training program. So let's talk about another question that I often get. And another question I will get often is, so the initial how to be a real estate agent training is just the beginning. So I will often relate it to, that's kind of like real estate 101. So how do I go to real estate level 200, real estate level 300, real estate level 400? How do I do that? How am I going to grow to the next level? I think in our industry, one has to be really careful because training is quite a buzzword, in my opinion, through almost every company that is in the real estate industry. And your access to growing a career and not just starting one is your access to continued learning opportunities, continued mentorship, and continued coaching. And that is different from training. So let's kind of talk about what we mean by that. Here at the Price Group, all of our business partners have a wealth of access to coaching, both small group coaching and one-on-one coaching. So if you're not familiar with the phrase coaching in the business world, think about it in terms of your access to continual professional development. Most people don't want to stay stagnant. You don't want to feel like you're just running on the hamster wheel all the time, right? Staying exactly where you were a year ago. Most people who desire to fund that and grow that life by design and develop mastery in serving their clients when their clients are so dear to them are very invested in growing and developing themselves professionally. So through our coaching, the coaching opportunities that you have here with us at the Price Group, you're going to get mentorship, connection, support, help, and continued learning. So to give you kind of a quick overview of the opportunities that Price Group agents have access to, let me kind of hit on a few points. We have a Monday morning meeting where we kick off our whole week all together. And in that meeting, we touch on some tactical business information in terms of what happened the past week and where we're going this coming week. But also our intention is for everyone to leave that meeting every Monday with extra wisdom, with extra inspiration, with an extra aha that they didn't have before the meeting started. So the amount of wisdom that you have from the start of the meeting to the end of the meeting grows because we're intentional about providing coaching that is fitting to the market of the moment in that meeting. We also offer daily, every day of the week, Tuesday through Friday, we offer daily kickoff group calls, script and strategy calls. It's a positive, energized way to kick off your morning with other people. We get together in a call, start the morning positive, and then we immediately go in. You immediately have access to work through coaching conversations that help you figure out the strategies, the solutions that you need to talk your clients, that you need to equip your clients with so that they can achieve the success that they're looking for. We also help you with strategies that help you gain and earn more clients that you can serve. And we work on that every single morning. We also, before we finish that call in the morning, we make certain that if there are any questions that anyone has, we want everyone equipped and connected with their answers before leaving that kickoff call and going into their day. It's very important to us here at the Price Group that everyone is equipped with answers. You have a question, we're going to get you an answer. And also, business rock and rolls in real estate. So something could come up in the middle of the day that you need a quick answer to. So we're very strong in that department here at the Price Group. Not only do we have a full-time hub team that supports us from the marketing side of the business to the administrative side of the business, and our agents have access to them throughout the full day to be connected with answers. Our agents also have connected to the leadership here at Price Group, specifically in the fact that we offer a Q&A session at the end of each afternoon. So it is held in the calendar, and everyone knows that no matter what, no matter how busy the day is, they are going to get connected with answers in real time and within the same day. In our world, you're not waiting till the next day or a couple of days down the road till somebody has time to talk with you. We prioritize making sure everyone has access to the information that they need. Also, twice a week, we offer what we call mock consult coaching sessions. It's twice a week on Wednesday afternoons and Thursday afternoons. You can join your fellow teammates, and together we work on our skill and our mastery in terms of how we consult with people who need our buyer services and our listing services so that we're able to answer any questions that they have, bring solutions to the problems that they have, and create a plan to help them achieve the real estate goals that they want. And when we're able to do that at a high level, it equips you with the ability to get hired and obtain a new client that you have the opportunity to serve. That happens twice a week, every week. Also, every month, we meet as a team and we have a Friday morning, once a month, business planning session where together we workshop and in real time, we chunk it down. We acknowledge the annual goal that you individually are working on. And then we workshop together, chunk it down to figure out how we're going to take it piece by piece. And we focus on the month ahead so that you are always equipped with clarity for the plan of what you need to execute so that the goal, the income goal you are driving to, is highly attainable. It's never just by luck. 3 times a month, you have access to one-on-one or small group coaching as well, then that coaching is delivered to you per exactly what you need in your business with your clients and what you're working through. It is catered and geared towards you. You also get direct mentorship through the Price Group Hub and the Price Group Leadership Team. And you All of our agents have bonus opportunities of access to Price Group's MAPS Mastery Business Coach as well, which is a coach that's dedicated to serve the Price Group through Keller Williams International. And then, of course, we lead the team through annual business planning as well. So that's an overview of the coaching options that we offer consistently and routinely. A lot of times that when we talk about that, people will often say, "Oh, well, what does it actually look like on the calendar? What does a day in the life of a Price Group business person look like? What does the week look like?" Because again, this is life by design. So when you're a real estate agent, it's kind of like, well, help me understand where I show up here, what my commitment is, so then I can individually understand how I still put my whole life by design together in the calendar the way I want to create my own calendar. So if you're curious as to the tactical look at that, connect with us at pricegroupcareers.com, and we'll get those questions answered for you and can have a more detailed conversation what that looks like. So as we continue the conversation, for those of you who are just joining with us, my name is Emily Price, and I'm with the Price Group at Keller Williams. We're a residential real estate company. And tonight our conversation is focused on, what does a career in real estate look like? And specifically, what might a business opportunity with the Price Group look like? So one of the questions that I get is, how do I know that this will actually work, right? This is a valid question if you're brand new to the industry, if you're like, I've never been in a sales role or I've never been in real estate. So how do I know if I invest my time and my energy, put my eggs into this basket? Gosh, that feels a little risky. How do I know it's going to work? And it's also a valid question for people who are currently in the real estate industry, maybe as a solo agent now wanting to get into business with others, or maybe in a different organization that's proving to be not quite the fit that they thought that it would be, and or not producing the results or the opportunities that they are seeking. And so they're looking to make a change. Well, no one really wants to, change can be hard. And so no one really wants to make a change without feeling really sure, like, oh, this is going to work. This is going to work. So how do you know? How do you know which company is most likely to launch you towards the highest rate of success, right? You don't want to go with a company that's going to get you mediocre level or low level. You want to go with somebody that's going to launch you to where you need to be. So what you want to do, the best way to ask questions about that is that when you're speaking with organizations, especially if you're interviewing one organization compared to another, you really want to ask questions that focus on understanding what their proven success facts and data look like. So it's along the line of thought about, what have you done already? Show me what your platform, your systems, your training, the way you're organized, show me what that has already proven to produce, because that is going to be kind of a flashlight on what it may likely also produce for you. So you're going to want to analyze the facts and the objective data of what the organization has already done. Do they have a track record of proven and repeated successful results? You don't want to risk your career on any organization that can't demonstrate that the opportunity they offer for you works. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. Make sure you're seeing, I see that does work. If it works for them, it can work for me. Here I go. So there's two things that you're going to want to analyze when you're thinking about getting into business with an existing organization in the real estate industry. One is, what is the proven track record of their results with their clients, right? Because if they don't have a strong track record with their clients, that's also an indicator that you might not either with how that business or organization is set up. So specific questions to ask. What's their sales history? What's their year-over-year sales history as an organization? You're looking for consistency. Did they just get lucky and have a great year? Was the market in their favor? Or does this real estate organization really know what it takes to produce results no matter how the market is ebbing and flowing? Have they been in business for a while, or are they brand new, right? Seller success stats. The product that a real estate company delivers to a seller is their marketing suite of services and their negotiation skills that help their seller get across the finish line to the closing table with a sold property. So what's the list to sale price ratio that their systems produce for their clients? What's their average days on market? How fast does that company sell houses? What's the percentage of listing inventory sold? Of all the listings that company takes, how many of them sell and how many of them don't, right? Does the product that they offer their sellers actually work? And it's important to really analyze this and ask that question, because that's going to become your product, right? That's going to become your product. What about what's their buyer suite of services? In residential real estate, you really kind of have two products: how you serve your sellers and how you serve your buyers. So what's the value proposition of how the organization offers to serve their buyer clients? Because remember, our industry, clients no longer need a real estate agent to say, here's what's for sale. A buyer can figure that out in the palm of their hand on their phone with all their various online platforms. So what services does the company offer to serve the client beyond that? Because that alone is not really even needed. That's going to become the value you get to offer in order to earn your buyer clients. So it's important to understand what you have access to. What's the average price point, and what's the ratio of buyer to seller business? If you look at real estate models, you usually want to see about a 50-50 buyer to seller client business, or a 60-40, somewhere around there. And we could talk more directly as to why that's important. Now, you also want to look at the proven track record around what the production, what the business results are for the people in the business, right? Do the business partners within the business, are they having success with their clients? And so some things to ask about: if you are brand new to real estate, you would want to ask the organization you're speaking with, well, what type of results do people get with your organization when they enter your organization brand new, never been in the real estate before, and what does their first year of real estate look like? Because that's going to be a reflection of the tools, the leads, the support, the coaching, the training, so forth and so on, that the organization provides as the platform. So does it work? And the way that you would look at that is, what do people do in your world in their first year of real estate? What about the first year with the organization? Because a lot of times people are making moves. They're switching to one organization to another, right? So it's not just, are you brand new or not? It's also like, okay, well, in my first year with this organization, how did that compare to what they did prior to that? So that's something to examine as well. And then another thing to look at is, what is the track record of year-over-year growth of an individual agent? You want to make sure they don't have a world where an agent starts high and then they kind of fall off, because that could be indicative of a lot of stuff that would be worth knowing. And you also want to make sure that an agent doesn't onboard and then the track record is everybody just kind of stays flatlined, right? You probably want to find an organization where they have a track record of agents having positive business growth year over year, because again, that would be a good indicator that you're going to have access to that same opportunity. So proven success here at the Price Group, a couple of things that I can share with you, and then we can connect and we can really look at things more in depth as well. We're really proud of the fact that in 2020, in our Louisville market, the Price Group produced the Rookie of the Year. And in the Louisville market, meaning Keller Williams Realty Louisville East, that market center or brokerage or office is home to anywhere between 200 and 240 real estate agents. So Price Group and our teachings, our trainings, our coaching, our tool and our leads produced Rookie of the Year that year. And this year in 2021, while the year is not complete, Price Group is on pace for the Rookie of the Year for the second consecutive year within that same Louisville market. Price Group has also grown and developed leadership leaders within our company. We are very proud of the fact that we have business partners that serve as leadership council members within their market centers, which means that they have to not only be in the top 20% of their whole market center, but they also have to have proven leadership skills, which gives them leadership opportunities and leadership ways to influence others through their leadership. So that is part of our proven success story. If you are looking to learn more about our proven results, especially going back to how we serve our clients, our sellers in all markets that we're in, we beat the market on list to sale price ratio, meaning that our sellers make more money when they sell with the price group. And we beat the market with days on market, meaning that our sellers on average sell faster than the rest of the market. So what we do works. And if for people that we are in business with, what we do becomes the product that they get to use as well in order to build their client base. So again, proven results matter because it's going to directly impact your personal results. So you can learn more by connecting with us at www.pricegroupcareers.com. A lot of times people have the very basic and important question of, how do I even get clients, right? And that's a valid question, again, if you're brand new to the industry or if you're just growing your career within the industry. How do I get clients? How do I get them? So here at the Price Group, we have a variety of ways in which we equip all of our business partners with access to earning the opportunity to serve and help buyers and sellers in our community. So one of those ways is that we focus on what we call both inbound and outbound client leads. So inbound leads mean that we have that people are reaching out to us. People are reaching out to the Price Group saying, I have a question, I need some help. And our agents have access to those people. It's like people come and knock on your door. And so that's what we call inbound leads. Our outbound leads are what you might also refer to as prospecting. How does one wake up in the morning and think and not know someone that by tonight they have an appointment booked with, right? So how do you prospect for new business? How do you hunt for new business? So in our world, our hub team, which is our marketing administrative team, does a wealth of work that produces inbound leads for the team to work with. And you get access to those when you're in business with us. Everyone through the 30, 60, 90 onboard program is also equipped with the learning of about 12 or so different lead levers, strategies, methods, tactics that will teach you how to go out and hunt, prospect, and find new business. We also here at Price Group have a lead generating department. We have full-time business partners that dedicate their career and their level of mastery to nurturing leads and booking appointments on behalf of the agent. So when you're in business with the Price Group, a lot of times you're able to be paired up with an appointment that you didn't even have to do the work to set, which is pretty awesome when it comes to the value of your time, right? So our lead levers overall, when we focus a lot on making sure everyone is equipped to having access and knowledge of how to turn what we would call strangers into lifelong clients. I think a common myth in real estate is that you have to have 400 best friends or your whole family tree in your market in order to have clients or business, and that's just not true. There are more details that we can dive deep into in terms of how we generate leads, which is the whole kind of starting point of the engine of a real estate business. And I would love to talk with you more about that if that's something that you're interested in learning about. So as we continue our conversation, as we kind of wrap up our webinar for this evening, if you'd like to learn more about how our lead generating systems work and how our lead generating department can book appointments for you, I would invite you to connect with us at www.pricegroupcareers.com to learn more. And we'd be happy to have a conversation with you to shed some more light on that, since that's such an important question when it comes to making sure that you are in business with the right organization as you build your real estate career. So one of the questions that we'll start to wrap up with is that, how do I get time back? My time is valuable. Real estate is an industry where, if not done professionally or purposefully, it can quickly become a 24/7 type of job, which doesn't create for most people for a long-term sustainable opportunity. Nobody can work 24/7 for indefinitely, right? And that's not a life by design either, even though everyone hopefully loves and cares and serves the clients that have entrusted their business needs to them. It's still important as an individual, as a business person, to have your life by design, which is not only a question of how you fund it or how you generate income, but it's also a question of, time is finite. The one thing that all humans have in common is that we only have 24 hours in a day. So how can you have a thriving career where you provide that 5-star level of service to every client, no matter what? You're hitting the income that you desire to fund your life by design, and you get time back, because there are other things in your life that I would imagine are very important to you outside of your profession. So here at the Price Group, we do that through systems and leverage. Systems is how it speaks to how an organization of people work together efficiently, right? So that no one person has to wear 400 hats. And at the heart of a well-oiled machine that is built from proven systems, the systems are also the guarantee to make sure that no matter what, the highest level of service and expertise is being delivered to the client. A great example of systems and making sure that systems produce a dependable, trusted result no matter what is that if I go to Starbucks here in the town in which I'm at and I order my favorite latte drink, that latte is going to come to me the way that I've ordered it, the way that I like. And if I travel, say I go on vacation, I travel across the country and I order the same drink at a Starbucks 1,000 miles from me, that drink's going to come to me the way I like it and the way that I expect it, because the systems are in place to make sure that the client gets those dependable, repeatable results. So here at Price Group, we are a highly systemized business so that no matter what, our clients are taken care of, and all of our business partners also have efficiency within the time that they invest into their professional space. Leverage is when you're doing activities in a certain way, usually through partnership with others, so that by doing it in a certain way, it is easier. It becomes easier. Leverage is the concept of working smarter, not harder. Leverage is the concept of when you're working together as a highly functioning organization and you have everybody within your team positioned in a place of mastery where they excel at the most. Everybody is in what we would call the right seat on the bus, so that together that bus drives solidly forward together. That's what leverage is. So at Price Group, you have access to a wealth of leverage, including value propositions for your clients. You're going to be able to beat your competition by offering your clients more and win more business because of the value that the products the Price Group offers, because that value is so high and so valuable and so competitive in multiple markets across the US. You're going to be able to offer experiences for your clients. 5-star service, every client, every time. The experience in the process of buying and selling a house, because let's face it, moving is hard. The experience really matters. And you're going to be able to offer a stellar experience to your client, which is going to earn you more business today and more referrals tomorrow. You're also going to have access to an incredible amount of support and more systems, which gives you time back to either reinvest into your business or your life by design, and you get to raise your profitability per hour. So if you can get more work done in a smaller amount of time, you have hours left over. And then your life by design gets to decide, oh gosh, well, do I want to put those hours back into my business and raise my profit, my income? Or great, am I happy with the profit and income that I'm generating? And now I have more time back to put into my hobbies, the other things that are important to me, the ways I want to give back to my community, taking care of my family, developing myself personally. Those are options that you have as you have access to more systems and more leverage. So for example, you get full administrative support in the following departments when you're in business with the Price Group. The listing launch process, we launch a 99-point marketing plan. The open house process, 10 to 15 lead levers to generate new business. The contract to close process, client services, how we serve our clients, how we make moments for them that are memorable throughout their experience. Vendor services, how we stay in relationship with our trusted vendors and build business and support each other's businesses in that way. Our annual marketing touch program. So this includes monthly events such as webinars, giveaways, community give back programs, holiday cards, holiday gifts, and holiday gestures to stay connected with all the relationships that are in your professional world. And the beautiful thing in the Price Group is that we have experts on our team that manage that for you on your behalf so that you can focus on taking care of your client today, right? We have that lead generating department that you get access to when you graduate 30, 60, 90 so that you can have appointments booked for you. And we also have a very vibrant after closing customer care system that you have support through so that you can build clients for life. When we continue to kind of wrap up our conversation around systems and leverage, you get additional leverage from the fact that when you're in business with the Price Group, you have access and you learn and you get trained upon a professional buyer consult that's designed and written and helps you to win business and beat the competition. Same thing with your listing consult. You're equipped to meet with people who need your services and earn their trust and get hired and build your client base. We have a 99-point marketing plan for all listings that include professional photography, administrative support, videography, customized listing web pages, hard copy marketing materials, custom signage, social media, and more. So again, the wealth of value that you have to offer to your potential clients, it'll help you beat out the competition so that you win more business when you're in business with the Price Group together. We work to make things as simple for you as possible. And so with the systems in place, you have the power of leverage. And leverage means that you get freedom, time back to reinvest into your life by design or into additional profit producing activities, right? So what does leverage look like in the Price Group? We provide such a high degree of leverage that no agent has any responsibility in hiring or managing business partners. No agent has any responsibility in managing or maintaining operating budgets, company P&Ls. You don't have to worry with any of that. No agent has any responsibility in designing marketing or value propositions. You don't have to build products. You don't have to put together marketing. We do all that for you. And then you get to use them in all of your conversations and care of your clients. No agent has responsibility in building, tweaking, teaching, launching, or managing systems. For a lot of us, the construct of a system is really, really hard. And you don't have to do that here in the Price Group. Those systems are already built for you, and we get you connected with them so that they work for you. They're like the gasoline for your engine. And no agent has any responsibility in planning or prepping lead generation systems or levers. Those systems are already built for you. They're funded for you. They're built into what we call playbooks. So it makes it very plug and play. So you just get to spend your time as an agent getting directly into execution, not having to spend any of your time planning and organizing and sorting and all of that. None of that. We do all of that for you. Again, we have built the race car and we're wondering if you're wanting to drive it. So if you want to learn more, connect with us at pricegroupcareers.com, and we can speak about the leverage, such as lead levers, appointments being set for you, and all the other leverage that we offer. We are about out of time. And the final question that I would like to touch on before we go is often, kind of the umph of the matter, right? When any of us are looking at career opportunities and how we're going to invest our professional growth and professional space of our life, it does also become very important to look at the financial opportunity. So what does the financial opportunity look like with the price group? Well, the price group is different from a lot of organizations or teams out there, because with the price group, every single agent in our business has the opportunity to earn multiple streams of income. It's not just solely based upon your closings with your clients. You have access to multiple streams of income. So, for example, the number one stream of income is, of course, production, helping our buyers and sellers, getting them to the closing table. There's also, through Keller Williams, there is a profit share program through Keller Williams International, where agents that help Keller Williams continue to grow and thrive and produce business, the owners of Keller Williams turn around and share parts of that profit back to the agents that contributed to it on a monthly basis. Very fantastic. Also with Price Group, you have the opportunity to work as a showing assistant. We have what we call a boots on the ground program. This is especially fantastic for perhaps newer people, or maybe if for some reason you get into a space where you need a little extra cash flow a little faster than when your closing is going to come in. You can work as a showing assistant and generate additional income that way as well. We also offer a Price Group talent bonus. If you help to attract talented individuals for all of us to be in business with together, there's a bonus that's offered in regards to that. And not only here at Price Group, you get to benefit from profit share in two ways: through Keller Williams International and also the Price Group. We have our own profit share program. The leadership here at Price Group believes that we together are building this opportunity for all of the people, all of the families, all of the lives by design that together make up Price Group. So if we're all working on it together, then the owners also believe that the profit at the end of the year should be shared with everyone that contributed to the great results and to the great success. So that's what's happened. That is what happens here at the Price Group. And then with the Price Group, with our organization, since we're an expansion organization that goes into multiple markets, we're not limited to just one small geographical market like most traditional real estate teams are organized. Everyone in our business, if they're interested in future growth opportunities, because of how our organization is structured, there is access to future leadership opportunities that people can grow and into a leadership role within Price Group as well. So when it comes to thinking about your financial opportunity, what you're wanting to do is maximize your profit. And a good overall thing to remember when you're looking at an opportunity for a career in real estate is to get real clear about a common myth. So here it is. The myth in real estate is that the commission earned is profit. That is not true at all. The commission earned in any real estate business is the sole income, or let me rephrase, I used the wrong word, the sole revenue that comes into the business. So in any business that you have, whether it's real estate or another industry, the basic formula is that revenue are the dollars that come into the businesses from the service or the product that you provide. So you have revenue. Those are the dollars that come in. And in a real estate organization, that's commission. That's how dollars come in to make revenue for any real estate business. Whether you are in business in an existing organization or if you are beginning your own business as a solo agent. Either way, the commission is not profit. It is only revenue. So once the revenue comes in, then you minus expenses. All of the costs that it takes to make the business run, all of it. And then when that is subtracted from the revenue, then what you have remaining is profit. So with the Price Group, we are really proud of the fact that we've built a platform where every agent has almost no expenses. 99% of every expense that is required through the business and platform of Price Group is covered by the Price Group operating budget. So everything that comes to individually as agents is pure profit. And we're really proud of the fact that we have developed a financial model that allows all of our business partners to achieve a higher profit margin than even the millionaire real estate agent business model suggests. So if you'd like to learn more about what that true profit margin looks like, if you're like, all right, this sounds like maybe this might be something I'm interested in talking about a little further, but show me the numbers, like let's talk money, I would invite you to connect with us directly at pricegroupcareers.com, and we can really, really crunch through all of the expenses that are covered for you that you don't have to manage, and all of your access to profit and how you earn that. And most importantly, like we talked about at the very beginning, what we are passionate about from the very, very beginning is helping everyone identify what your life by design looks like, and then identifying the thrive number that attaches to that. How much does it take to fund your life by design, the way you visualize it for you and your family? And then from there, with our financial model that we've developed, we're going to help you create your individualized business plan that details down to the week, the month, the quarter, the year, really chunks it down into small manageable pieces, the specific activities that it would take for you to execute your plan and achieve that income to fund your life by design. So if you'd like to have that super fun numbers conversation, connect with us at pricegroupcareers.com. Because if you're thinking about a career in real estate, or you're already in the industry and you're thinking about a change, you deserve to make certain that you have the most profitable business plan working for you, and that you have clarity around it to know how to actually make it work, how to execute it, and see the results that you desire to earn. So, with that being said, for everybody who tuned in with us this evening, thank you for joining us. That is the conclusion of the information that I wanted to share with anyone tonight who is interested in learning more about what a career in real estate as a realtor, as a sales agent looks like, and what the opportunity might look like from a high-level overview with the Price Group. We are looking for talented people to get into business with, and talent doesn't necessarily mean that you already have a ton of experience. Our training and coaching is designed and proven to help take somebody who's never even been in the real estate world before directly into successful productivity. So if you'd like to learn more about what it might look like to be in business together, or you'd just like to learn more about the real estate industry in terms of a career in general, myself or any of my team members would be happy to chat with you. Connect with us at thepricegroupcareers.com. I'm Emily Price with the Price Group at Keller Williams. Super passionate about helping people create opportunities and get exposed and connected to opportunities that can really deliver the life that they imagine for themselves. Here at the Price Group and here at Keller Williams, we talk a lot about you get what you deserve in your imagination. All right. You get what you can imagine. So if you can imagine a big, thriving life or a change from what you have right now, you can have it. We can put a plan together to make that come to fruition. Thanks so much for joining me this evening, you guys. I'm signing off, Emily with the Price Group.